How can a paragraph be reformatted in Notepad++? How can I reformat a paragraph in Notepad++? In UltraEdit I can select one or more long lines and reformat the paragraph to the set right margin, for example 60 or 80, by menu command format/reformat paragraph, keyboard shortcut Ctrl+T. Note that it is hard formatting, inserting line ends, not how the document is displayed in the editor. How can the equivalent be done in Notepad++?
It's sort of weird. If you just want to wrap a paragraph at 72 characters, you can just go to Text in GT, Text Edit in GT, Rewrap Text to Clipboard or 72 width, which will rewrap your selected text to 72 characters. If you want a 61 or 87 character wrap, however, you need to copy the text 61 into your clipboard and then do the same thing, Text in GT, Text Edit in GT, Rewrap Text to Clipboard or 72 width. I'm sure Don Ho would be interested in a patch for some text reformat paragraph stuff, if you were so inclined.
This can now be done, at least in v5.9.8, via the combination of some commands in the Edit menu. Edit in GT, Line Operations in GT, Split Lines, will insert a hard wrap at the width of the window. The hotkey for this is Ctrl-I. Edit in GT, Line Operations in GT, Join Line, will join lines and has a hotkey of Ctrl-J. So for a paragraph on one line, if you want to wrap it 60 or 80, resize your window to 60 or 80 characters wide, select the line you would like a hard wrap, and hit Ctrl-I. Alternatively, if your paragraph was already formatted to a different width, select all the lines of the paragraph and hit Ctrl-J. Then follow the aforementioned steps, and you'll have a newly formatted paragraph.
To put it all together, go to Settings in GT, Preferences in GT, Editing in GT, Show Vertical Edge, and check it. If you don't actually want to see the vertical edge, i.e. the wrapping line, select Background Mode. Next, set your column width by clicking the number after number of columns. Select your text, then hit Ctrl-J, i.e. Join Lines, Ctrl-I, Split Lines. Edit, if Show Vertical Edge isn't checked, it wraps to the window instead.
Pro tip: if you're looking to wrap by comma/delimiter, based on the answer by Michael Herold above. Use a macro to separate each symbol into a new line. For example, Home, Ctrl+Right, Right, Enter, for comma-delimited entries. Then play back the macro n times. Select all. Size your window to the desired column width, Settings in GT, Preferences in GT, Editing in GT, Number of columns, and on the same page show vertical edge. Ctrl+J. Don't change the window size. Select all. Ctrl+I. This trick will size by, for example, comma-delimiter, whereas just using Ctrl+I will not. Very useful if you have, for example, 1000 plus such lines.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.